Here, that was a champion that he was relatively good at. May have been a little bit permanently banned against him. So it could be an option. We didn't see it find all that much success in the last game. And there are other tools left available. The Zeri, that priority that you were talking about, certainly still an option here. So do they now take Talia?
Yeah, they have to.
And if they don't, then I think that is very dangerous, especially because, you know, Alistair and Vi can lock you up.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, going for the knob. Seen Zeus bring that one out. I believe into D+.
Yeah, I think this was game 2, right? And it was not very close at all. Just have to make sure that they can... Okay, never mind. It's got a Headbutt Pulverize onto Henna. Kellen going to be knocked up, though, taking so much damage here. Now lit on fire. As Aiming still at full health, though. They're not going to quite be able to finish off the kill, and they don't even get the flash out from Kellen just yet. Aiming still just trying to punish as now the dive comes in. That's going the wrong way, but he still takes a turret shot as Showmaker looks for the threaded volley. He finds the big rock, one more auto, and he'll return the favor. Really stunning it now. Back to lane. Let's have a look at this one more time. And I was a little bit worried, right? Because normally you seismic shove over the rocks to get the value. But he was in turret range after that.
Okay. Yeah, the turret hit was just contributing so much. And Clozer goes for like a short flash so that you can try and...
I think he basically just... B&K possibly able to start this one off with 3.
Well,
Lucid moving in.
Nearly there, by the way. He's a lot closer.
Yep, Weaver's Walk coming on through there. That is going to be the seismic shove. Raptor going to have to try and twist and advance his way away, and he will be able to do so. But Kellen is going to find the headbutt, and now Aiming gets in here in the nick of time. Kellen survives somehow. And on the other side of the fight, it's Showmaker getting his second. Oh dear.
So maybe B&K Fearex are going for that angle. And if so, they're being challenged
severely. All right, there's going to be the ulti as Raptor trying to get out of there. He does manage to lock down one of the grubs here as Aiming looking to try and get away, and Execute not going to be able to do that whatsoever. Showmaker now just going to try and lock him down. Does get the flash out from Raptor, but I guess they got what they came for. That is 4 grubbies. They're able to lock down 2 of them. All that D+ can muster.
Yeah, not sure it's a weird trade for B&K Fearex, I'll be honest. Oh, Clozer.
Well, Kellen's going to look for it. Does manage to interrupt the rocket jump. A very difficult task, as we know. Henna does the walk tactic to get out of the seismic shove, but he's just standing here a little bit too long. He's got the barrier, the big old rock as... Oh!
I think D+ have realized that, and so they're no longer picking him things like Jinx, and they're going, hey, get him on Zeri because it works.
Well, now we're looking for a fight around Herald. Extendo Beam not quite going to catch clear as he makes his way in. They will be able to grab some Banana Brush control as now the Brambles come out, or the Kitty Cats, I should say. Headbutt Pulp comes in as the Weaver's Wall splits up the fight. Clear can't quite get out of there, but he does avoid the seismic shot. Finds a huge cube, and now Aiming throws down the ulti. Clozer has locked up the Vi, though, and now the re-engage. Oh, the pulverize into the shove. Picture perfect from Kellen and Showmaker. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do it as Aiming going to try and get out of the way of Clear, and does so by walking. Walking very powerful, as we know. Yeah. And that is how he's able to exit that situation, as now we're going to see this one more time.
Yeah, and it looks, you know, initially solid. We actually find the angle coming out from Clear. He gets a knockback onto Lucid after blocking out the seismic shove. But I think it's a little bit of an overcommit because they kill Lucid, but they've already burned so many of the big ultimates. Execute this Rakan is so squishy, and Kellen gets a beautiful combo to set up Showmaker.
Clozer was around the
till. I'm just...
Oh, and he's like, go and get another one? You're like, okay. And speaking of getting another one, we have another team fight here as Lucid going to be able to take down one, throws out the ulti, and then dies pretty quickly. Kellen absorbing a lot here with his unbreakable will. D+ not going to be able to save this turret, I don't think. Fearex come on down, never you mind, as in goes Kellen once again. Seismic shove this time is going to land, and it's Aiming that's able to lock down that first kill. The killer instinct is finally here, though, for Henna, as he's taken so many rocks to the dome. One too many there, says Showmaker, and he locks down the double kill.
Throwing back up again, there's something you can do.
Oh, we got more fighting. There's another Headbutt Pulverize, this time onto Raptor. He's going to be the first one to go down in this fight. Showmaker in pretty good position. Lucid just interrupting everything. King and diving on top, but the Kazante will not be stopped from... Never mind, Zeri's going to be able to do so. Henna now running away from Aiming, who is completely powered up. There's the double. Over the wall goes Execute, but you will not survive. It's the triple kill as we're diving in a turret.
Execute with his W Love to see that in the watch back. So
it's a little bit replay purgatory, and I'm glad we get some of the setup here.
yeah, so Raptor just managed to avoid the seismic shove, but I think Execute goes for the W and hits the Unraveled Earth, which is
back in live.
Yeah.
Henna is not
you know what?
live.
I hate to.
And this is the other kill that we got out of the replay that was from before, and Henna died. As extendo beams are flying in, there's the weave as well. They're looking to close in onto Clozer, no pun intended. I apologize for that one, and he's just gonna get jumped on by the Mega Gnar. Now Henna is running for the hills, and D+ are just trying to catch him one after the other. Extendo beam comes down. The ulti from Aiming is there. Execute is just in no man's land. I guess it's his side of the map. But yeah, he did. That's a consolation blue buff.
Win streak, and they kept playing like the same champs, and Aiming was on Kai'Sa. It's feeling like that was Zeri at the moment.
It is feeling a little bit like that. Let's see whether B&K can overcome it, as Clozer has a great flank angle, but Showmaker buying some time here with the Zhonya's. He is able to flash his way out, seismic shove to protect him. Meanwhile, the rest of the fight, Aiming is in a little bit of trouble, throws down the ulti, is now Henna trying to answer, but it does not work. Execute almost gonna get killed by Kellen after Showmaker does so much heroism. And Raptor is hoping they forget that he's here. And they won't.
You're there!
Unfortunately, there is vision, and the sweeper doesn't last long enough. Execute's also dead. Kingen throws a drill at him, which is something you shouldn't do in real life, but you can in League of Legends. It's absolutely fine as Aiming, chasing down the tree, and Raptor just wants to sleep. He's in his pajamas, Aiming. He's gonna dab and head into the brush. They throw down the control ward and
honestly, because Poppy's W is quite short.
True. Well, we're gonna trade some positions here as Henna, the killer instinct we were asking for it, some more proactive play.
That's just brief the time it's up for. But Showmaker just slams the Unraveled Earth up and it's just there.
Yeah. Kellen, Unbreakable Will, gonna be able to get him out of there, it's clear. Travels over some rocks, but he's pretty tanky, he's not too worried about it. This turret going to fall down, and there's another headbutt pole. Kellen, you maestro of the engage. Never mind, it may not necessarily work out as Aiming. Never mind, he's at full health. Clear, going to get taken down. The burst fire is now coming in as Aiming skates over the little rock. They'll take down this inhibitor. As far as completed items on his area concerned, great seismic shove once again from Showmaker is clear. Getting thrown around like a ragdoll. He's able to eat some of the CC, but I think the important stuff did manage to land as Kingen's pushing Raptor away, and even the Gnar is an absolute monster. First Nexus turret to go down here.
Oh, the Maokai flank.
All right, there we go. Through the brambles goes Aiming.
Zeri's there to tank it.
Yep. And back into the wilds goes the tree. Relatively low. Kingen trying to get out of the way of Henna, who's going to get slowed down by the boomerang. There's some more knockups going to be connecting here onto Execute. Clear back to full health as the Weaver's Wall comes in. They're splitting up the fight once again. The Grand Entrance, so powerful, and another Pulverize just says absolutely not. Kingen is flashing on top of Henna as well. It's a quadra kill for Aiming on the Zeri. I had a penny for the amount of times these Zeris have gotten multi-kills. I'd have lots of pennies this season. As Raptor, he might be the extended pentakill, and that's it. Aiming's gonna lock it down. I'm sorry for not screaming my lungs off, but it's been so many already this season.
And it's another for Zeri. It's always Zeri, but Aiming, after a pretty monstrous performance on Zeri, will get the Penta, and they will close out the series 2-0. Their first 2-0 of summer.
Yeah. Lucid as well. As far as priority picks are concerned, they're feeling pretty good for him at the same time. We'll listen in to D+ as they finish off the pentakill for Aiming. Aiming was already calling for it. Right as the first person dies, it's like, Penta?
Dude, he was calling for it in champ select. You know,
I think it was. Yeah.
Pentakill.
I think he said Penta, and they locked in Zeri first. That's what happened.
Dude, Lucid just like so
Showmaker is just singing.
You know, I have so much respect because I am that person who, if someone's gonna get a penna, I will try and steal it.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they were trying to yell at Lucid because he was trying to win the game instead of giving the Penta to Aiming. And also, none of them really reacted because they're so...